What's happening, everyone? Guys, gather all of your belongings, everything you have to your name, all your savings. Get it all and bet it all on Jiri Prochazka by KO. April 11th in Miami. We are getting the belt back. Yes, we are dragging the we jokes just a little bit, but it's all right because Yuri's gonna be the champion again. Okay, this is gonna be a breakdown. It's gonna be a little different than other breakdowns, but I just want to basically talk about why I think he's gonna win, and some things that also concern me about this matchup because I'm not taking Carlos Ulberg lightly. Like me and Yuri, we've been talking about it, and there's a little bit of tricks up Ulberg's sleeve. I honestly think Carlos Ulberg might possibly be a tougher matchup than Hamza Chimaev for Yuri. And I know a lot of people are going to think I'm just joking or trying to reaction bait, but guys, just think about this for 1 second. If Yuri knew he was going to fight Hamza and he just watched the tape on him, what do you think Yuri's going to do, guys? Yuri would go outside by his shed, tape a little pad to like a tree or something, and just start practicing jump kneeing it every single time, imagining it's Hamzat coming in for a takedown. And he will do that for hundreds and thousands of times in a row. And I think he would beat Hamzat that way. I'm being 100% serious. Because just knowing Yuri, I feel like that's exactly what he would do. It makes sense to me. But unfortunately, Carlos Ulberg actually does possess some skills. Unfortunately, Carlos Ulberg is actually good at MMA. So he's not going to be able to do that, but I low-key just watched the Ariel Helwani interview with Yuri, and he basically said what he's going to do. He told Ariel he's going to hunt Ulberg. He said he has to go for him because he said Ulberg doesn't like when he's getting pressured like that. And honestly, I feel like that's true, and I think Yuri is trying to take some lessons from what Alex did to Ankalaev, but that does concern me a little bit because, yes, Ulberg doesn't like to get pressured, but Ulberg also is kind of a counter striker in a way. I just watched the full fight marathon the UFC posted on Yuri and Ulberg and just their best fights recently, and I noticed Ulberg's kind of the type of guy who likes to wait for his opponent to come in and then catch him with quick counters with the hands or with the head kicks. He's very fast, very technical. Everything he throws is pretty precise. But the thing with these guys and the thing that people don't understand about Yuri, and the reason the odds are so close every single time, is because everyone always looks at Khalil Rountree, for example, seeing, he's in shape, he's throwing everything technically, he's so fast. But they look this way because they're having a technical fight with people. But when Yuri truly wants to make it just a straight up scrap, no one's ready for that, and that's what I've been saying. I've actually been getting pretty much every Yuri fight prediction correct since his first fight with Alex Pereira. I picked Alex against him, and then since then I've been picking them correctly. The reason Alex Pereira can beat him, and everyone kind of knows, is just obviously he's on a different level than these guys. But Alex is the type of guy to make reads mid-fight or make setups mid-fight, and obviously he has otherworldly power, but it's the way he's able to force Yuri into counters and just setups. But Ulberg is not going to be ready for that, guys. When Ulberg is getting backed up by a Yuri who also is expecting a child 2 days later, you really think Yuri's going to lose? You really think Yuri knows he's having a kid in 2 days and is just gonna let himself lose to this guy? No. But my prediction for the fight, I do think Yuri will go through more adversity than he did in the Khalil and Jamal Hill fights. And I know people are going to say he faced a lot of adversity in the Khalil fight and say that Khalil was winning up until he wasn't. But I don't know if you've seen the clips of Yuri talking about that fight, but
woken from you being down 2 rounds in
That's
the
not true.
third. No, you don't think so? You don't think those first 2 rounds?
On the points, that was his round. But the game, it was in my hands. Maybe he throws
I
more.
actually kind of believe him. He was saying how important it is to be the alpha of the fight. And when I rewatched the Khalil Rountree versus Yuri fight, there's no way he was genuinely trying 100% in the first 2 rounds. Some of the stuff he was doing, just jump kneeing from 8 feet away, or grabbing Khalil's head and just walking forward until Khalil smacked him with a looping shot. There's no way. He literally just he was like, all right, it's time to go for it, and then he went for that, and it worked. And I'm a little nervous if he goes straight for Carlos, that Carlos will be ready and catch him with counters. But then again, like I said, once it gets messy, I don't think Carlos is going to be able to fire off his head kicks or his clean shots. I think he's going to be backing up, covering up, and he's going to try to throw back. But Jiri is just so experienced in that particular area of a fight when it gets into a brawl and they're both throwing. And Yuri's head movement is actually getting super good. Like, okay, I don't want to say super good, but people underestimate it because his hands are all the way down, so obviously he's going to get hit more when he's not able to block. But genuinely, the way he sees strikes coming, like especially in the Jamal Hill fight and the Khalil Roundtree fight, he's able to just slip, pull back, and then come back with his own shots. And that's exactly what's going to happen when they start brawling. And yeah, I don't think Ulberg's going to win. I think you guys should all bet the farm on Jiri. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out a loan from the bank and then just put it all on him, and then pay it back, and then have whatever sum of money I get back. Jiri by KO. I don't know what round. I can't say what round, unfortunately, because Jiri is the type of fella to try to just have fun the first 4 rounds and then just drown him in the 5th, or go out there like Pereira did on Goliath immediately and hunt him, which is what I think he's gonna do because I don't think Yuri's the type to lie. And that's what he said he's going to do in the interview with Helwani. He said he's going to hunt him from the beginning. So, yeah, maybe round 2. I don't know. I genuinely think Yuri is going to hunt him from the beginning. So, I don't know. Maybe round 1 KO is the move. I'm really feeling that. I think I'm getting these Miami vibes. Like last year, Volk won the belt back in Miami. Yuri's going to win the belt back in Miami. Joshua Van will also be sliming out Tatsuru Taira. I'll get into that another day because I know that's kind of more of a hot take than the Jiri pick. I think most people, after seeing what Jiri did last year, are going to be picking Jiri. There's obviously going to be the hardcores that are going to be like, I don't know, man. Carlos Ulberg, man. He's slick, man. He's going to catch him with a head kick. But even, bro, who is actually a fan of Ulberg? Like, even the Australians don't even, well, I guess he's from New Zealand, but he never gets roped in with the rest of the New Zealand guys. But maybe that's a good thing for him. Maybe he doesn't want to get roped in with the rest of the New Zealand guys after what's been going on recently. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was just a little bit more of a jokey breakdown, but I am being 100% serious. I'm just so excited that it's coming across as I'm just happy and making jokes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate you. Please subscribe. I'll be posting a lot more videos recently because Jiri, Joshua Van, and JDM all got fights announced, and they're all on the channel banner. Me, MMA Yay Bear, we're just chilling with them in the hot tub. So, that's gonna do it. See you guys.